I've become one of the country's latest victims, a victim of a Karen. This Karen who reported me to YouTube. You can see the proof on the Wavel Entertainment YouTube page with the video Trump's coronavirus diagnosis. You can see the comment where she admits that she reported me to YouTube. And of course, the first thing I did was call Trump to complain about her. And the first thing he said is, you can't blame her. I was like, why can't I blame her? She should have known it was satire. And he said, no, you cannot expect people to know the meanings of words that they cannot spell. So after that point, I just hung up the phone and dealt with it. But in my defense, for me to be accused of disparaging Dr. Fauci, you would have to believe these 5 things. First, Dr. Fauci drives around in the trunk of his car with live coronavirus. Second, that Nancy Pelosi, who's 81 years old, is now a ninja. Third, Steve Urkel is a real person, not a television character. Fourth, not only is Steve Urkel a real person, but he is now the bodyguard of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle ever since they moved to Los Angeles. And 5, Richard Simmons, who's 72 years old, not only can kick indoors, he could throw Dr. Fauci over his shoulder and run 100, 200 yards without a problem. So, once it got out that I got Karened, people from all over the world started calling, expressing their condolences. Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi called, Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz called. Actually, Putin even called. I was surprised. Kim Jong-un called. I was really shocked. And he said, well, you can move to North Korea. We have no Karens here. And I was like, well, thanks for the offer, but I think I'll stay where I am. Then all of a sudden, Elon Musk called. And Trump was like, well, we need to do something with all these Karens. Because he was in the room when he called. I had it on speaker. And Elon Musk was like, well, can we send them to Mars? And Trump was like, well, yeah, let's do it. And so when you hear about all this talk about we need to go to Mars, Mars is this, Mars is that, Mars is the solution. We're going to round up all the Karens and send them to Mars. And it'll be a great way to see if humans can survive on Mars. And if there's problems, no one's going to complain about missing a Karen. So I know what you're thinking. Is this legal or constitutional? And it's yes, it's already gone through the courts. The Karen Coalition filed a lawsuit against being sent to Mars, even though a bunch of them volunteered. And it went all the way through the courts and went up to the Supreme Court, and we won a decision 9-0. And I think that was last week. And I know you're thinking, well, how could you win a decision 9-0? There's only 8 of them. No. The Karen problem is so widespread that Ruth Bader Ginsburg came back from the dead to cast her vote to make sure that we were able to send the Karens to Mars. Not only did she do that, she gave us 4 names of Karens that we should send. So now that we've gotten the constitutional approval from the Supreme Court, I am urging all of you, if you see a Karen, know a Karen, write the name down, keep it in the safe place. When the website comes up, karenstomars.com, you can submit your name of the Karen that you know, and the Space Force will round them up and we will start sending them to Mars. Not only will it help us explore Mars, I think it'll save the planet from the Karens and make everyone's life a little easier. So I guess you can say me getting Karened, a good thing came out of it.